Christmas. Christmas is the most important time of year for any food retailer.
That's why it starts in the middle of August every year.
But it seems that now Aldi is trying to make Easter the next Christmas with this huge 16-page catalogue.
16-page catalogue about Easter.
Who cares that much about Easter? What have you got about Easter? Come on.
Easter eggs. That's it.
Maybe some bunnies?
Possibly. Well, let's have a look.
Okay.
What have they got? Brilliant. Great big leg of lamb, £5 a kilo, very tasty, and matching wines.
Okay, over here they've got vegan stuff for any vegans out there. They've got vegan stuffing balls, a vegan wreath.
What's a vegan wreath?
I don't know what a vegan wreath is. I've never even seen a vegan wreath.
Oh, it's £4. It's only £4. It's like a load of sausage rolls. And vegan. More matching wine, of course.
There's so much wine in this catalogue. They got fish, they got cheese, they got more booze.
More booze. 9 types of hot cross bun. 9.
As if you had 8 hot cross buns and then you'd get looked at.
How dare you?
How dare you only offer me 8 hot cross buns?
They've got recipes, they've got proper cakes, and then, of course, Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. It took us 5 pages to get to Easter eggs.
And what a lot of Easter eggs there is. Another page of Easter eggs. And Easter characters. That's exciting, isn't it? And also, interesting booze. This stuff, Ela, I've been drinking it. This is £18. If it was proper Ponzi brand, it would be £35. Bargain.
But what interests me, these characters. So you've got pretty typical ones. You've got a dinosaur.
Got a bunny there.
You've got a unicorn for all the 5-year-old girls and me. And then there's a sloth.
A sloth.
A sloth.
An Easter sloth.
A sloth called Sonny that they're trying to push as this figurehead of Easter.
Sonny the Easter sloth.
They had to do a write-up on him.
He's got a backstory.
There's lore. There's like
Sonny the
sloth lore because no one knows what a sloth is.
No? Or why he's in part of Easter.
Why is there an Easter sloth? I'm so confused. There's boardrooms for this sort of thing. Aldi is massive. There must have been people
who made a decision. Somebody must have pitched this idea.
And no one at any point went, hang on a minute,
What's
Alan,
Easter sloth?
Why have we got a sloth at Easter?
Well, let's find out what happened at that meeting.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good morning.
Thank you for meeting me at my home. As you can imagine, our rivals are desperate to know our Easter strategy, and I believe Lidl has got at least one informer in the office. Of course, most of the Easter products are set in stone. We have to have the eggs, the bunnies, otherwise there'll be riots. But I'd like to know what your team has, Tony, to freshen up the range.
Thanks, Marion. Picture this. An exciting new range to give people more choice in their seasonal confectionery. Our target demographic, the more affluent BC1 market, can't just be fobbed off with the rip-off Lindt Easter bunnies forever. So I've brought Evan, our most exciting new creative, to take you through some new ideas we have.
Thanks, Tony. And great to meet you at last, Marion. As opposed to the cliched Easter choices, my team and I have devised a new line of 3 new products to maximise sales potential. People can then pick and choose which product best suits the person the chocolate is intended for.
Or they could choose one which best suits their own idiosyncratic sense of self.
Allowing them to project their own identity onto our products. I like it.
Well, we felt that 3 products gives us many options to work with and even opens up the possibility of people wanting to collect all 3.
If the product is good enough.
We can rely on Evan for that.
Thank you, Tony. Our first choice was a chocolate dinosaur, as we felt the typical eggs and bunnies and things were all a bit ham-handed, and so we thought something a bit more roughy-tufty could really add some spice to the industry.
Dino Raw!
Although it is chocolate, it shouldn't be too scary.
Oh no, Marion. We keep him fun too. Evan?
Well, yes, we can make him a bit childish and a bit goofy, but it has to be kept that he is a dinosaur and that he could easily murder you with his massive teeth.
But You said here this is clearly a toy aimed at boys. What about the girls?
Absolutely. Which is why we invented
The chocolate unicorn, made with the racially ambiguous chocolate of the lighter tone, with a pink mane and tusk. It'll melt every girl's heart.
Melt It Like Chocolate.
Ayy.
Well, unicorns and pink are a bit girly, but we need to hit our Q1 sales targets hard, so we might as well give the people what they want. Okay, that's 2, and the final part of your trio?
Well, while the first 2 are incredibly solid characters, they don't really reflect the religious aspects of the Easter holidays.
That's Easter for you. What do eggs and bunnies have to do with it, for that matter?
Everyone knows that Christians hijacked the old spring fertility festival.
We need to refer to the real Easter somewhere.
Not this again.
The world needs a chocolate Jesus. Look, I just think that something at Easter should be about the actual point of the holiday. I mean, the big man died on the cross.
We can let other companies try that. I hear Lidl might be looking for new designers. Or we can find something else.
So do we have any ideas that are not blasphemous?
Oh, I can have a look. No, racist. Well, what if we took some of the qualities and attributes of Jesus and then put them on a cuddly animal?
Like what?
Well, think about Jesus, Marion. What qualities do you associate with Jesus?
Jesus, well, as a thought experiment, he was very lazy.
Yes, he was. He was very lazy indeed. He spent many hours of every day hanging in that... Oh, what was it? Oh, my Bible knowledge is a bit poor.
Okay, I'll have a look. I know what you're looking for. There is something about it in Kings. He did indeed spend many hours a day hanging upside down in a tree.
Right, I see. That's handy. And what did he look like?
No, there's nothing about that really in the Bible. Although I do know that he was very, very fluffy.
Fluffy, yes. And there's something else. Didn't he have 3 big toes instead of fingers?
Yes, I remember that from the film with Max von Sydow. Yes.
Okay, so suppose we made an Easter sloth. An Easter sloth?
Okay, what about names? They've got to have cute names.
Okay, well, there's a dinosaur, so... Danny the dinosaur.
Alliteration, brilliant.
Sparkle, the unicorn.
Brilliant. Sparkle. Cute, girly, that works, but what about the sloth?
Sonny the sloth.
Sonny the sloth.
Okay, but this is going to be big. This is going to be bigger than Easter. This is going to be bigger than Christmas.
What child could resist a chocolate sloth, especially when they see a picture of it?
Once they've heard about it,
they'll all be pestering their parents for one.
yes, they will.
Oh, mummy, I want a chocolate sloth. All the other kids at school have chocolate sloths.
We could have, cuddly toys as well, a whole separate range.
With chocolates.
Aye, Captain.
Right, get the whole team onto this now. Any problems, let me know. We've got the centrepiece of our Easter strategy.
Phew. I thought we'd hit a bit of a roadblock back there, but now we're back in the Quattro and we're burning rubber.
Okay, team. I want prototypes of all 3 on my desk, 9 o'clock. No, in fact, Forget prototypes. Let's get straight into production. I know I can rely on you to do a good job, particularly with Sonny the Sloth.
Nothing says Easter like a chocolate sloth.
Oh well, except maybe Jesus.
Nah! Sloth.
Sloth.
Just make sure the eyes don't look weird.
I love it so much. This is successful marketing. Look at this dude. What? You know what? It's alright.
Come to think of it, this bit of the catalogue's weird as well. I mean, there's got this wholesome-looking kid playing with this whole chocolate bunny family that he's going to murder. He's going to eat all those. He's going to eat little baby chocolates. Video. He's going to eat the mummy and video. Daddy chocolates. And why is there a giant egg in their family?
It's a different video.
Oh, God, right. Let's do another video.
No! We can't just keep